Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, even wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How you all doing up there tonight? Tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening, wherever you are. Well, I don't know about many of you, for me, I've I decided to do this little stream because I wanted to maybe vent just a little bit, and maybe give a few thoughts on something that's kind of bothering me. Nothing too serious, mind you. I just want to get maybe one or two little things off my chest here. Or or midsection plate, whatever. um. Well, anyway, I just I just I just wanted to come on here and just talk to whoever felt like showing up, and hello to anyone on YouTube and anyone watching on Twitch. Thank you for coming. And and hello. Oh, got my first guest already. Hello, Mr. CCTV. Good to see you. What's up? How you doing? Well, I'm just not. I'm feeling a little put out, Mr. CCTV. And I was on another panel tonight, and I won't name names, but I was over on another panel, on another live stream, it seemed like a good opportunity to have a good chat with the guests, and especially what the subject of the stream was about, because it was something I really like. But I didn't really get the chance to say anything, because I just have you ever felt that feeling where you just feel lost in the crowd? Like like your voice just won't be heard, no matter how many times you try to get a word in, or you just feel that trying to get a word in would be too intrusive, or too rude try and speak up about something, especially since everyone else around you just seems like they're just talking and talking and talking endlessly, and there's just no chance for you to speak. Well, that's kind of how I felt tonight. I mean, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I've been there, so right. I can. Yeah, I can bet you have. I feel bad once in a while, not often, mind you. Well, that's fair. And then Mrs. CCTV, I can be somewhat. I can be somewhat. Oh, you can be aggressive. I thought you were saying it can be aggressive on panels. Well, it wasn't aggressive as such. I just, I don't know. I just felt. I just felt like I couldn't get I just felt it wouldn't. I just couldn't speak up. I mean, even though I really wanted to, and then just got to a point where I just decided, wait, what am I doing up here? So I just left and decided I'll speak down in the chat. And that started to get me make me think, is it better streaming with am I better off streaming with guests or streaming alone? And I think, I mean, there's definitely pros and cons to both, but I think maybe overall I do like streaming alone because there's nobody up here to interrupt me or or speak over me or just speak for ages so I can't actually get a word in. Which is so I'm think so that's why I decided to just come over. I think I'll start and I'll just come over to my own channel and start my own stream so I can talk. So I can talk without being interrupted because I'll just do it myself. And there's some. I've got another guest already in the chat which I've not acknowledged yet. Hello, Moira Kitty. Good to see you, Kitty. Pet the kitty. And Mr. CCTV. Grrr. Right. Oh dear, we've got a bit of a cat fight in the chat. Oh dear. Smiley face, laughing face. You're laughing. We cat people. We are cat. Oh, you're both cat people. Fair. I see. It's a proper cat fight. Right, Dalek. But I think Dalek isn't really talking to me. Oh, Moira, don't be like that. I wouldn't ignore you. I really only do that when I feel sorry for myself. Oh. Hey, meow meow. I sent you a message over a month ago and you never responded. Oh, really? What was? Oh God! Moira. I'm so sorry. What did you send me, and what did you send it? Was that on? That wasn't on? That wasn't on Twitter, was it? Because if it was, I most likely wouldn't have seen it because I usually ignore Twitter these days. In fact, I have the notifications for it turned off. So Moira, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had no idea. I'm really sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. I just never got your message. I'm sorry. Mr. CCTV, my mango is pregnant. Mango. do I want more details about that? Moira Kitty. Okay, Dan wanted to tell you. Dan wanted to tell you that he was in care for. Oh, that. Oh, oh God, I'm so sorry. Yes, okay. Sorry, Moira. I did see that. I should have responded to that. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh man, I'm an idiot. I really am sorry about that, Moira. And I didn't. It's BK. Yeah, I know what you mean. You mew. It's always a pleasure to see you, Moira. Pet the kitty. So anyway, so it's probably so anyway. Tonight's got me thinking because this isn't the first time this has happened. I go on a panel of like if it's a panel like with more than like at least five guests or more. I'm just and everyone's talking at once. I just start to think, what am I doing? And it takes I just mute. I just sit there with my mic off, and I'm just waiting for Tim, and I'm just like, what am I doing up? Gets to a point where I'm just start. What am I doing up here? I mean, this actually. That the same thing happened. Um, this is probably a bit of a thing to bring up, but it was on Bird of Prey 5's memorial stream last week. It was over on Gorilla's Random Thoughts. I joined the panel for that, and I felt really lost in the panel, lost in the chat, in the crowd there, because obviously something like that, literally everybody was there for it, and I just had to get out of there. And again, and this has actually happened like several times over the course of doing YouTube like this. So I'm just wondering, am I better off doing a stream like this on my own, where it's just me in the chat? Because then I can actually speak. Then I can actually properly speak my mind without being interrupted. I suppose it wouldn't be too bad to have one or two guests, but like a full big panel, like the maximum 10 people, that would be that just becomes overwhelming. It becomes overwhelming for me, I think. Especially when everyone just go on and on and on. Because I don't know how, how some of these other YouTubers, I don't know how they do it. They can just talk so on topic about whatever they're talking about for just hours, and I just don't know how they do it. So, and I've got a couple of other guests popping in here right now. Hello, Goddess Legionai. Good to see you, my friend. And Fez is here too. Hey, John, how you doing? Good to see you. Best forever. Great to see you, John. What's up, Fez? So Fez, what do you? What do you all think? Should I live stream on my own channel without guests, or should I limit my number of guests I have to like one or two? I think that would probably be a lot easier for me. Maybe the maximum, maybe the max should be 3 at most. I think that would probably make more sense. Probably. All right, man. Great to see you too. Heading over to the Frolics in a bit. No? All right, you go watch the Frolics, Fez. I mean, personally, I don't think I'll be watching Friday Night Frolics tonight. I'll probably just. I think after I've done with this little stream, I think I'll probably be heading to bed, because it is very late here in the UK, and I'm even before I left the other stream, I was feeling a little tired, so. Let's see here. And you should limit which people you let on. Yeah, I think you're right. And choose your poison. You have my DM, I think. Oh, I think I probably do. CCDV. Yeah, I think I might do. And if there's someone that keeps interrupting you, don't let them on. Yeah, definitely. As to your question, I enjoyed the 3 or 4 guests the most because it's easier to get a word in and easier for the host to manage. Yeah, I agree. Hey Moira, that's me. Meow 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 wow wow. Oh dear, CCTV. It's a smiley. He gives a smiley face and fez. Aw. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So maybe from now on, if I'm streaming by myself, if I'm streaming here on my channel, maybe I should only have maybe maybe a maximum of 3 guests rather than like try and get a big panel because that would just overwhelm me. Because to be honest, I'm not the best at I'm not the best at best I'm not the best public speaker. And, and I'm not good in I really don't like crowds. Uh, I do talk over panelists. And yeah. And hello to FKHC 2005. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. And hello to since what's up FKH. Howdy, Chief Judge. So yeah, this I just wanted. So yeah, everybody, this is this. I'm not sure how long this stream will be. I just wanted to have a chat with you, a little chat with you all, and also I wanted to since I've not got the chance, maybe I'll go into my thoughts a bit about what I was what I was talking about over on the other stream I was in. Was, I was we were talking we were talking about this really good episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation called Relics, which featured Scotty from the original series. That, and I gotta say that personally, that is that is a great episode of The Next Generation. I think it's up there among episodes I really enjoy. And Scott, I mean, you know, Scotty Scotty is a delight throughout that episode. He really is. Some of the some of the lines he gives throughout it is they're all classics. Like when he's like, especially the he obviously the best scene in the episode is when he is definitely when he's goes into the simulation of the original Enterprise and he's with his green bottle of green alcohol and he said and he he pours himself a drink. He says, here's to you, lads." That was a really great moment. And I've got a few. I think I've got a couple of other people. No. Let's see. Where was I with the chat? Um, Howdy, Chief Judge. I'm surprised I remember your name, Chief. And Fez, hope we will see you on Just Cause tomorrow. We love you, man. Oh, thanks, Fez. Right, drink up, y'all. Americans rule the world. Yeah, sure. Do you have an email? I found a YouTube video of you at a convention asking for photographic opportunities. What? Of me? You're kidding me, right? The goddess. You're joking, right? You gotta be kidding. You've got to be kidding. Fez, hey folks, remember to like, share, and subscribe to $1 Oh, thank you, Fez. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. A great. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That I much appreciate that. We have, as you know, I recently hit 200 subscribers. That is such a great milestone for the channel channel so far. Thank you very much to you all 200 of my subscribers. Thank you very much. And if I had the last count, it was up to 205. Maybe we can boost it up a little bit, get up to say 210, or 220, 230, 240, 250. Let's check my Twitter. Okay. All right. And I guess you weren't kidding. So let's have a look. Oh, all right, yes, yes, you're right. We do have my DM. Yeah, I do have your DM. Sorry. Yes, you're right. It is here. Let's see. Or give me a temp span, and I can post the link to the YouTube bid here. I'll make you. All right, give you a rent. Did I say spanner? I meant wrench. Sorry. Yeah, wrenches are hard to hold. Yeah, they are heavy, aren't they? I suppose it's been a while since I checked who I have as wrenches for my channel. I need to check that. I need to hang on a sec here. Let me just where is it? Actually, no. Maybe I'll check it later. Well, if you want to wrench the goddess, I'll gladly give you one. Let's see. Let's see. There you are. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Add as moderator. Okay, all right. Okay, the goddess. I think that should do it. I have given you your wrench. Let's see. Okay. I go up in a lift and down in an elevator. I'm American after all. Yeah. Well, yeah, we just call them lifts over here. Right, the clip in question is at the 42nd, 57, 40 to 57 mark, and the second you should see is 2:05 to 2:30. Okay. This is funny. I remember doing this in 2001. You'll get a great laugh out of it. Okay, so there's that link. Yeah, right. Thank you very much. Congrats, you are now blue. Yay. Yes, indeed. Hmm. How do I check who my moderators are again? I can't remember. I'll check it later. So yeah, okay. Thanks, Legatus. I'll take a maybe I should probably take a look at this after I end the stream. And by the way, congrats, you're now blue. Already read that one. We only got us a preemptive eclair now. Yes. Oh yes, absolutely, Fez, absolutely. Right. So yeah, I should probably take a look at that video after the stream, unless perhaps I pulled it up on here and pulled it up on here now. The total vid is 4 minutes 9 seconds. Oh, okay. Well, okay, maybe I should do it afterwards then. I promise you that I am not too drunk. I'll let you pick the subject. I'm asking to be on your panel. Hmm. Well, yeah. Here's the thing, CCTV. I don't really want. I don't really want a panel right now. I just want to. I just want to. Just want to chat with you guys in the chat rather than have guests. Maybe you can join me for my next live stream, whenever that will be, because you know how random I am with this stuff. Need to really sort out a schedule for myself when it comes to doing this stuff. So sorry about that, but I'm not having guests on tonight. So anyway, who here has seen the TNG episode, Star Trek TNG episode Relics? So what do you think of it? Because I mean, because like I said, personally, I think it's a really great episode. I really enjoy it, and again, Scott seeing what was his name? James Doohan, something like that. As Scotty in this episode. He plays it so well, and he's obviously so happy to be there, and his it's just his performance is so good, and then there's the whole thing with his back and forth with Geordi throughout the episode. I mean, and Scotty coming to terms with the fact that he's not quite the he's almost literally a man out of time. He's been he's been out of shut he's been let in suspend kind of stasis for, you could say, for over 70 years. So everything has advanced and moved on, and he hasn't, and he feels, as he's a Starfleet engineer. He's been one his whole life. He wants to be useful, but he on aboard the Enterprise D, he just feels out of place. He just feels and feels pretty much useless because everything's changed so much. And excuse me. And Mr. CCTV says, "That's cool. I'm just hanging with folks I know tonight." Okay, Mr. CCTV. But it showcases one of the originals. He's fun to watch. Yeah. But I'm heading off to the Frolics, but I'm glad to have been here with you and the chat. See you tomorrow. Sleep well, dream amazingly, and wake up happy, my friend. Thank you very much, Fez. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow night over on Just Cause. So thank you very much for coming in. Enjoy Friday Night Frolics, and I'll see you tomorrow. So have a very good night, John. And Augustine's name says hail to Chief Judge Finn. Let's have a great one. Night all. Yeah. You're welcome, Fez. So what was I saying? Hey, good times. No, the new Dalek Emperor. I thought you've been the Dalek Emperor for over an eon now. What, you think I should what Legatus? You think I should drop the new from the title now? Just simply be the Dalek Emperor. I mean, yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should drop him. I've been the Emperor for a good long I've been the Dalek Emperor for a good long while. So yeah, maybe it's about time. Maybe it's about time I dropped the new I just am the Emperor. Wait, did 451 become Emperor? Yep. I just never noticed it before. You never noticed it saying new Dalek Emperor? Well, that's what I've been calling myself, well, for a long time, almost since I started. Calling myself the new Dalek Emperor, because I just thought that was I just thought it sounded good. It was like I just took this particular Dalek, and just had basically outed the old Emperor and taken over and seized power for him, and seized power. I became the new Emperor. I never noticed it under your name on the screen. I mean, oh, okay. Well, I couldn't always do that. I mean, you don't always see the title. Sometimes it's a bit, some it doesn't always appear. Sometimes on other, like on other panels, it doesn't show up, or it's like hidden. If I'm not, sometimes it's hidden because there's like a title on the screen, or the title vanishes when when you bring up pop up a chat, pop up someone's comment. So maybe so I suppose you can I guess you can see why you never saw it. But we still have to wait until the good showrunners. Yeah, yeah, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth for a lot of things? Because you only see, because let me tell you, the only when it comes to I don't know. I don't know about not too certain about America, but let me tell you, British TV these days just is the absolute pits. It really does suck because all we ever see on like I'm not just I'm not necessarily just talking streaming services or things like that. I'm just talking like regular broadcast TV, which is still a thing here for at least for the moment. And there's just never anything really worth watching on it, especially on like BBC One or BBC Two. Because throughout the day, all you get there is like data. It's just cheaply made daytime stuff like you get auction. You get these like get documentaries. You get these constant news broadcasts. Um, I mean, heck, we have like things like we have auctioning shows. Um, that I mean, find your holiday. We have find it. You have shows about but buying a new like there's one like buying a place, finding a place in the country, or buying a new home in abroad or something like that. It's just boring boring cheaply made reality based stuff, and that's just daytime TV. And then in the evening you get stuff like you get all the soap operas like on BBC One. You get EastEnders on ITV. You get Coronation Street, and then there's all sorts of other rubbish like um like we get and every few months we get rubbish like uh, God, we freaking like things like Strictly Come. Oh God, we get all these reality shows. It just never stops. Like just this evening, just earlier tonight. Well, just before I came back upstairs, there saw an ad for a show called Big Brother, which is I don't know if any have heard of that, but that was when that first started, like when I was a kid, like way back in like 1999 or 2000 or something like that, and it was just God, it was a massively popular show back in the day, and and they kept and over the years they just kept reviving it because it went for a really long run on Channel 4, and then they brought it and then a few years after that they brought it back on Channel 5, and now it's back on and now it's back yet again on ITV, and I'm just like, and I've always hated this show, and I'm just like, why are you bringing it back again? Let it die already. Yeah, but if you don't know what Big Brother is, it's literally just this really stupid idea. You get a bunch of ordinary stupid people, throw them in this big fancy house, and lock them in there for like a few months, and completely lock them in for a few months, and they can't get in, no, they can't get out, no one can go in, and they're just, and there's like, there's cameras all over the place. Their every move is filmed and broadcast live on TV, and it's excuse me. And frankly, I hate the show. And not to and that's not even going into right, the 95, these is Calvin or the cartoon cat. Oops, Hobbs is the cat. The guys teaching that question. I know with big rivalries in soccer, does that affect other aspects of life? Since the Beatles are from Liverpool and the Rolling Stones are from London, or is that just a football rivalry? Oh God, don't get me started on that, Legatus. Because don't get me started on that rubbish. Because I have made it perfectly clear many times. I hate football. I hate sport in general. But my biggest gripe, my biggest pet peeve is football. I despise it with every fiber of my being. And so talking about rivalries like that, I mean, that's one of the big reasons I hate it, because it's just because it's like because for these football fans over here, it's like, it's like a freaking God, it's like they treat it like it's almost like it's a religion, and everything is just, and everything just stops whenever there's a big, whenever there's a match on or something like that. It everything stops for it. Everything grinds to a halt, and the airwaves are dominated by it, and like even like there are like even special, we have like special buses or special trains and array on put on, so to specifically for these these football matches, and that's which in my opinion is utterly ridiculous is in itself. And then you get into the rivalry stuff, which is so bad, is so over the top, that it literally leads to drunken street brawls. I mean, it's just pathetic. It's just. Anyway, so in music, so long as it's good, it does not matter if they came from Liverpool or London or elsewhere. I'm really not on the music side of it. I'm really not sure. Because I mean, I can say this for nothing. There's definitely a big, quite a divide between like the south of England and the north of England here, and but especially, I mean, I can definitely see that with sports, definitely. But music, I'm not too sure on that. I mean, I guess I can see why that might be. Like, it's because the Beatles are indeed from Liverpool, and And Liverpool's not that, and the corner of England I live in, Liverpool isn't that far away. It's actually very close to where I live. In fact, I basically live in the what's called the Liverpool City Merseyside region. So I can visit it. I live close enough to Liverpool. I can visit it anytime I want. But despite that, I'm not real. I've never been a Beatles fan. Not really. I don't I don't mind them. I don't hate them or anything. I just don't find them. I just never liked them that much. But my dad though, he loves the Beatles, and I think mom does too, and probably so does a cousin of mine. Yeah, maybe my uncle as well. I'm not too sure, but me, I'm just like meh. I'm just meh on the Beatles. But as for what as there would be a rivalry between two cities because of music. I'm really really not sure. Uh, it's definitely there because of sport, and it's particularly football. But music, I really don't know. I mean, if there was a rivalry between cities because of music, I think even that might almost as bad as football, because that would be just as petty. I mean, what was it? Let's see. Mr. CCTV sports ball. I played water polo in high school and the army. Really? Wow. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of water polo. Isn't it just basically like push, like you're in the water and you push and you throw a ball, like throw a ball over a net or something. Hmm. I mean, I've tried. I mean, I suppose, truth be told, I have tried getting into. I think I have tried getting into sport at least a little over the years. Like, I don't know why I did, but because yeah, I tried and maybe I found something I kind of liked a bit, but I quickly lost interest in it. It's, oh God, no. God, I never admit that to my brother. He never let me hear the end of it. Like, think of it as football in the water, and you can't touch the bottom of the pool. Ah, okay, right. Yeah, okay. I can see that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I suppose. Hmm. I suppose just thinking about it. One downside to streaming alone is unless I, I can. I mean, yeah, well, I can find things to like have a good talk about, but then I could also just as quickly like run out of things to say. that can lead to long, awkward silences. Um, like I was saying about how, like I was saying how bad British TV is. The simple fact is, it's just nothing. There's just nothing on to watch, especially during the day when all you get is just boring reality based daytime reality based stuff like like documentaries and things like that. Some of them I might find interesting. There's this one program I might sit and watch if it's on, it's called Animal Park, and it's literally what it sounds. It's a whole documentary series set in a set in a in a in a safari park which surrounds an old stately home. It's called Longleat. It was a and it, CG9 says, I know you have visited a model train show, and I have a train vid. Do you personally collect model trains? If so, what scale? Oh God. Yes, you're right. I have visited a model train show, and I have unfortunately, Legatus, no, I don't collect model trains. At least not anymore. I did. Me and my brother used to have like this. I think it's a Hornby model train set, train layout with top. So I think the gauge for that was would probably what we call, I think it was called double. I think it's called 00 gauge. But unfortunately, we don't have that anymore. We got rid of that years ago, along with all the model trains. So I haven't. So I do. I love trains. I love model trains, but unfortunately, I don't have them. I don't have any on my own anymore. It's the only way I can play with do anything with trains these days is in train simulation games, like this Train Simulator Classic, or this other one called, more up to date one called Train Sim World. But yeah, and I follow, and I follow a couple of, at least one channel, one YouTube channel which talks about, does videos reviewing model trains. If you like model trains, I recommend him. It's a guy called Sam's Trains. If you want to find him and check him out, he does some really good videos doing his reviews on model trains. The last show, Mr. CCTV, the last show I enjoyed was Black Books on BBC America. I've heard of that, but I've never seen it. Was Bill Bailey in that Black Books? I think he may have been. It's a CCTV. For 3 years, I bought real train parts. I do not have a toy train. 140. Good on 40. Good on you. Okay. Oh. We got a new guest in the chat. Welcome, Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU, and Doctor Who, and etc. Hello. Are you enjoying Oasis Mana? Yeah, I don't really. Sorry, Taylor Swift. I, I, I don't I don't quite get the question. Sorry, but thank you very much for coming in. Great to see you. And fade in. Hmm. So what was I saying? Well, I know. Oh, I know. I mean, if any of you out there are interested in good British TV, there's definitely some shows I can recommend. Like, I mean, if you want some classic comedy, I recommend Blackadder, or maybe Blackadder, maybe Faulty Towers, Only Fools and Horses. Um, oh yeah, oh yeah, of course, Red Dwarf. Oh, I should have. Yes, Red Dwarf. Absolutely, I should have. I love Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf's fantastic. I couldn't recommend Red Dwarf enough. Sorry, stupid an Oasis mania. Right. Yes, yes, look at it. Smeg! Like the small rough one. You mean, I think you mean the small red one. Yeah, yeah, I love Red Dwarf. It's fantastic. I actually still have, I think I might still have all the episodes on DVD. At least all the old episodes. I mean, have you seen any of the have you seen any of the newest stuff in the new episodes of Red Dwarf? Like, it needs an Ace Rimmer spin-off. Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. Yes, that's right. That would be perfect. That's right for the that's right for the taking. That like an Ace Rimmer spin-off, because because when we as you know when we saw Ace Rimmer, he was traveling the multiverse trying to find trying to find a version of another version of Rimmer even worse than the one he met on Red Dwarf, but he never finds one. But still, that would be one heck of a thing seeing that going through each dimension and having all sorts of crazy events. That would be brilliant. And, I don't know how to spell rough. Yeah, what a guy. Exactly, what a guy. Because it's such an interesting thing, isn't it? Where Ace Rimmer was such an interesting concept that because of one little change, one tiny change in his life compared to the Rimmer we all know, that his life went down such a radically different path, and he became this mega absolute mega macho super hero all star that literally everyone draws over. It's yeah. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, that was such a good episode. The whole Ace Rimmer thing. I mean that actually comes from that actually comes from a lot earlier with Rimmer saying that Rimmer saying that they used to call him Ace, which of course I think he may have been lying when he said that. But yeah, Arnold Rimmer, Ace Rimmer, yes, exactly. Such a man. Absolutely love Red Dwarf. I mean, the first five seasons of Red Dwarf, of the original series of Red Dwarf, they are absolute gold. They really are. Especially, I mean, some of the, I mean, especially in like season 3 when you get episodes like with the polymorph episode, the episode polymorph. That one is God, that is so good. That one, it's like when after Lister gets all of his fear sucked out of him, and he just becomes this absolute it just becomes this absolute lunatic, not raving lunatic who will just who will do any crazy thing. It's just great, and especially especially you get this scene where they're trying to hunt down the polymorph, and he's swinging his bat around, and it goes whack between his legs. It's hilarious. It's so hilarious. CCTV. None of the new ones. The last one I saw was when Lister met his actor in real life. Oh God, that. Yeah, the Back to Earth special when they first brought the series back in 2009. Yeah, I watched that Back to Earth, and honestly, I was not impressed. It really wasn't that good. I mean, it's like some of the jokes in it were just really badly done, really badly drawn, and they get drawn out for a long time. Yeah, Back to Earth for the first, for the proper return of Red Dwarf in like what, about 10 years since about 10 years since it first aired, since it last aired. Yeah, it was just that was God. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Right, Rimmer's alternative is this. Yeah, I know it's his alternative. When the 90 Oh, the when the nanites rebuilt the ship and the crew, while different, did not have the same atmosphere to it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about what happened in season 8 when they got back to this rebuilt Red Dwarf and got back to this rebuilt Red Dwarf, and they found out and the whole ship was once again repopulated with all of the original crew, including Captain Hollister and Kochanski and all that. Did they revive Kochanski? No, I'm not sure. No, I don't think they. No, I think no. Kochanski was there, but she was like that rather sour alternate universe Kochanski. Yeah, she wasn't. I didn't really. Yeah, I mean, when they brought her in, when she came in like season 7, I didn't like her much. She was just so miserable. She was so miserable all the time, and I think she's so Little Miss High and Mighty. I really didn't like her. And you are correct. You are a smeghead. They didn't bring back Holly, did they? Well, if you mean in the new series, in the new episodes, they did. No, they did. No, technically they did. They didn't bring Holly back. I mean, they. I mean, I definitely enjoyed some of the newer episodes. I think they definitely were pretty. Some of them were pretty good. Some of them not so good. But overall, it wasn't bad because I think the one of the original creators was still involved with the show, so I think he was able to still do the show his way. And no, they didn't bring Holly back, but except for this, there was this one episode near the end of, I think it was like season 10 or 11, where we had we had yet again we had Rimmer jumping from like alternate realities or something like that. Different, he was popping into like different versions of Red Dwarf, and then he's on this version of Red Dwarf, which is like how kind of like how it originally saw it as like as it was when the show first aired in like in the late 1980s, with the gray hallways and all that, and then he walks past this big TV screen on the wall, and on it is Holly, the original Holly. Norman, what was his name? Norman something. What was his name? No, Norman. His name was something Norman, I think. It wasn't Hattie Hayridge, it was the original Holly. Let's see. I mean, I couldn't keep up going from place to place to watch it came to watch it came too difficult. No, that's fair. Okay, fair enough. Norman Lovett, right? That's Norman Lovett. Norman Lovett did only 23 episodes, while Hattie Hayridge did 19 episodes. As for the specials, Norman was in the Promised Land. Oh, oh, was he? Oh wow, I didn't. I actually, I've never properly watched. Unfortunately, I've never properly watched that special, The Promised Land. I really need to. I really need to watch that. But if they brought Norman back for that, wow, that's great. Because I mean, here's a question for you: those who liked Red Dwarf, which version of Holly did you prefer? Right, Norman Lovett or Hattie Hayridge? I mean, they were both really good, and I guess it kind of made sense for like for for Holly to become to Holly to become female, so the name fit. I mean the name Holly didn't really fit in, no, like a 40-ish 40 50 something old man, did it? But still, no one loved it was brilliant as Holly. He really got like the old really got the senile side of Holly down very well. And of course there was that one episode where he tricks the dwarfers into thinking he was going to be shut down and was going to be replaced by this really strict like the backup computer called Queeg 500. But then it turns at the end it was him. It was Holly all along. It was all one big prank. It was so brilliant. Mate, the reaction from the studio awards literally stopped the show in the behind the scenes clips. Really? Wow. What, bringing Norman back? You mean? Norman Lovett. He was fun, dry sarcasm. Oh yeah. Mate, my favorite episode is the one with Craig Ferguson. Craig Ferguson. Who was Craig Ferguson? You've kind of lost me a bit there, CCDV. Sorry, need to. Just give me a sec here. Dwarf. Oh, that guy. He was. Oh man, it was like. Well, he's the guy who played Confidence. That was it. Confidence and Paranoia. That was it. Yeah, that was. Oh my god, that guy was nuts. That guy was nuts, and the way he dies is absolute is insane. Because he's trying to. He's just. I mean, he and Lister go for a walk outside the ship in space, and he's trying to convince Lister to take his helmet off because he feels hot in the suit out in the vacuum of space. And this is like, I can't, I'll die. and he's like, you're the king. You can't, you don't feel nothing, king. You're the king. You're crazy. and they says, I'll take mine off first. I'll see you the crazy ones right here. No. And then he takes it. And then suddenly, boom! He gets flung off the ship. It was so. Oh my god, that was insane. As a computer with 6,000 IQ left alone after 3 million years. Yeah, exactly. That was. Yeah, he nailed that performance. And deep thought. I thought you were the goddess. Lister falls ill after entering a contaminated area of Red Dwarf, trying to find Kachansky's hologram disc with which Rimmer was hidden. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was all about. That's why you're right. That's why they went walking outside to retrieve Kachansky's hologram disc, and Rimmer had hidden it because for whatever reason, Red Dwarf can only sustain one hologram at a time. And if he wanted to get Kachansky's hologram, he'd have to get rid of Rimmer, which of course Rimmer he was not exactly agreeable to that. But Red Dwarf has 2 unwelcome guests on board. Lister's confidence and paranoia. Yeah, I know that's what I was going on about. Deep thought. The answer is 42. Oh man. Right. What's the question? I've never. Man. Maybe. Yeah, okay, you know what, folks? Maybe I should maybe I'll keep this stream going till about an hour 50 to about an hour and a half, and then I'll call it. Then I'll shut off and think about probably should shut off and get to bed. So So what's your so since we're on the subject, and you'll have to read what the world's longest trilogy to find out. Anyway, since we're on the subject, what's your favorite episode of Red Dwarf? From any of the seasons? Because I think my favorite episode would probably be the polymorph, or maybe chameleon. The polymorph one's even better. Definitely. Because my God, the shit that happens and the stuff that happens in that episode is just especially in some of the lines in that episode, like when they're explaining, like in the scene where they're explaining what the polymorph is, and Holly says it's some kind of genetic experiment that went wrong, and then Crichton is explaining. It's like it was created. Speaking of Crichton, I had I almost met Robert Llewellyn once. Yeah, there was a convention in Liverpool I went to just a few years ago, and one of the guests that you could go and meet and get your autograph with was Robert Llewellyn. But I think I did glimpse him at the tables where the guests were, but sadly I never actually went to speak with him because I wanted to go and talk to another guest. Which would happen to be Sophie Aldred, who played Ace alongside Sylvester McCoy's Seventh Doctor back in the classic in his era. And wow, it was so great meeting Sophie, and I got her autograph, which I should still have. I should still have somewhere, I think. Yeah. And then I had this. I also have this friend who went to another convention. He actually met Sylvester McCoy and he got his autograph for me as well. That was great. So I've still got those autographs, I think. But yeah, if I'd been chosen a bit differently, I could have met Robert Llewellyn. CCTV says, I only have the anthology. I haven't read the Salmon of Donut. My questions are still fermenting. Okay, that's obviously something between you and the goddess. So yeah, the best. So yeah, one of the best, as I was saying about that scene in the polymorph episode. Crichton is explaining. It says like, but it was designed to be the ultimate warrior, a creature that could suit a super soldier that could change shape to suit its terrain and deceive its enemies. And then the cat asks, so what did go wrong? And Crichton goes, it's insane. I love that. Just goes, it's insane. Oh man, I haven't watched that episode in a long time. I should rewatch that episode. I should rewatch some of those early episodes of Red Dwarf. Well, it was nice they had him playing Crichton in the pilot of Red Dwarf USA with a very young and sexy Terry Farrell as a female cat. What? Wait, wait. Robert Llewellyn played Crichton in the U.S. version of Red Dwarf. I didn't know there was a. I didn't know there was a U.S. version of Red Dwarf. Terry Farrell is a female cat. Oh my god. A female cat. Oh man, can you imagine that her and the Danny John Jules cat meeting? That would be just insane. One of the best, and that reminds me of one of the other best moments from Red Dwarf, like like when in the Chameleon episode when the cat goes to see Chameleon and to see what form she'd take for him, and then he just walks in there and he see and the form he takes is himself. His ultimate companion is himself. And they have this little back look. You're me. You're my ultimate companion. Can you think of anyone more deserving? Well, when you put it like that, I guess you're right. Damn my vanity. It's just pure gold. That pure gold. Damn my vanity. he's so vain. He's so self-absorbed. His perfect companion is himself. Oh man. Ah man. Ah man. I missed the days when back in the days when comedy really was comedy. Man, I'm glad it never made it past the pilot stage. Oh, you mean the US Red Dwarf? Well, yeah, that's probably a good thing because it would have been terrible compared to the proper British version. No one could you cannot replace, you know, like Craig Charles, Danny John Jules, Robert Llewellyn, and Chris Barry as the Red Dwarf crew. You can't. They are the boys from the Dwarf. You can't replace them. I get around the YouTube thing that way. I don't remember that Legatus. Oh, hang on. Oh, hello, what's this? Two YouTube videos. 1992. Right, you want terrible. Watch those two YouTube vids. I'm a big fan of Spaceballs. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that now. I think what's the other one? Second year. They made They made two pilots for this thing. Bloody hell. I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm definitely not gonna watch those now. Oh. Oh, I get what you were on about before with the first video you sent. Just took a quick look at it, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think I may have seen this video before, and it's I see what you mean. Oh yeah. Terry Farrell is in the second one. Okay, thanks, the goddess. Are you talking to me, the goddess? But you're talking to both. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for those CCTV. Oh, sorry, not CCTV. The Goddess Legion. Thank you for the videos. Let me see. Thank you. I thought my vids were funny. Okay, all right, everybody. This stream is almost coming up to an hour and a half now. I think that's probably a good time to call it quits for tonight, because it's already getting late, and I think, and I've had a good chat with you all, and think so. I think I'm gonna start wrapping things up here. So, and then I'm gonna end the stream, and then I think I'll get to bed. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who came in tonight. Mr. CCTV, Moira Kitty, who was here earlier. I mean, and where did she go? Moira, are you still here? And Fez Forever was here, aka John Reddle. He was here. Thank you very much, John. And I think that's everybody. Yeah. And let me know at Just Cause what you think of those pilots. Okay, yeah, sure I will, the goddess. And good job, brother. Good times. Thank you, CCTV. Thanks for having this chill stream. No problem. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Talk about Red Dwarf is always well worth it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Red Dwarf, easily one of the best comedies ever made, and having it set in space makes it even better, because you can all kinds of crazy sci-fi shenanigans thrown in there as well, and they do that, which is great. Right, Red Dwarf is always too fun. Yeah, absolutely. And that's an hour and a half. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming in tonight. Legatus Legion and I'll watch those videos. I'll check out those videos. I'll see you tomorrow for Just Cause, and I'll see. Yeah, and I'll let you know what I thought. So I hope to see you there, and just say again, thank you everybody, and for now, from the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time, and I bid you all a very good night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Bye. Wherever you are. Bye for now, everybody. I'll see you next time.